Welcome back. This is The Sims, and I experimented a bit there with changing up the waiting music so that it just played the Sims own soundtrack, because every time I load in, I have to swap into the game while it's like blasting the menu music at top volume. I think this is a little bit more, I don't want to say subtle, a little more in keeping with a chill playthrough, at least. I wonder how much has changed around the area since last time. We might go on a little bit of a snoop. Here's Gideon, obviously. His lovely family, who now lives in this near untenable mansion. I've been saying that word a lot this week, actually. I should probably cut back a little. Hello, Soons! Welcome to the game. Oh my god, yeah, so let me just have a peek around while we're still setting up and people are trickling in. I'm gonna just go around the neighborhood a little bit. Since these families are always changing in the background, this is a full house. Those are not, yeah, so these are new ones. They've got a couple of pets. Okay, I don't... Rachel? It was just these two, isn't it? These two have just been having a ton of kids. Hey, Saul! How's everyone doing today? How are the Goths faring? Didn't they just have another baby? Mortimer, the father of, like, 6. Bella with her sunglasses. Cassandra and Alexander, we gave him a bit of a makeover. Earl is now a teen. Did we see him before as a teen? There's teen Earl. There's Jason, the teen. And then they've got London, an infant, and a baby Daxton. Daxton. What about the pancakes? Parker, Eleanor, Arturo. Oh, I remember him, the coolest kid you'd ever seen. And Jada. The BFFs, they just... Oh, that's right, Summer died. I think every single time I'm doing a playthrough, I'm like, oh yeah, Summer died. And they have two pets. The Pixel Wishes are still trucking along. They don't have any interpersonal relationships. They just have Zoe that we gave them. Is that all the houses here? Guess it is. Oasis Springs is probably much like how we left it. The Calientes haven't done anything, I guess because they aren't really in a relationship, any of them, with Don. The land grabs were getting a bit weird. So Jeffrey and Nancy are both elders now. Malcolm is an adult, but they also had Molly, a teen, and Tyrone. And they got a cat called Kelly who looks kind of... What is that? That's a fun cat. Oh yeah, Caitlin Crump is an elder now. Our old friend, still living back here. Gus Fring, of course. I wonder what the Grink is gonna look like when he's an elder. They're all adults. He's an adult. Oh no, the only thing in Newcrest was that one restaurant that we put so we could go on a date. What else happened? Who's done anything? They've just grown up and I think they've got a cat. They haven't done anything. Bert and Ernie live here, of course. The Fires had tons more kids. Dominic's an elder now. Siobhan and Morgan they come with the game. Valentino? Sorry. Excuse me. Valentino, I'm sorry. Hello? He wants to be a potion maker. He's a creative slob. And he's wearing a jacket of immense description. Thank you. Sorry, it's still a little bit hay fever season, it seems. Nicole is for some reason in Oasis Springs. Okay, sure. And then they have another baby called Yahir. And they just kept on having kids. Oh god, the blonde family. Clara is still an adult, so she could probably squeeze out a few more if they hadn't reached the... Sorry. The family cap is stopping her. Also note that I think she and her husband begin at the same age, but because she's been pregnant so many times, which as we all know, as in real life, stops you from aging, she's now still an adult while he's an elder. Sophia and Elsa are normal kids, but they also had Gina, Darnell, Alejandro, and Bruce. The bros are just chilling, aging up in their own way. What happened to Max here? Yeah, he still looks like kind of an asshole. I think the only trait he begins with is evil, so he's become a music lover and a kleptomaniac. Well, that does track. He's meant to be like a horrible, awful child. I really want to have a look at the Brents. I keep calling them that. They're the Heckings. They haven't had their kid yet, but one of them is pregnant, and I don't remember which one it is. Lynx hasn't done anything. Oh, didn't one of these guys die? Yeah, the husband died, so it's just Supriya. Oh no, Supriya and Justin are still there. My mistake, I don't know why I thought one of them died. They have Evie and Pierce, Ariella, and Quinton. Now let's take a peek at our favorite pet family that we set up. Michael Kern, who obviously is my idiot father from the gallery, who married in after bumping off Xochitl's other husband. And then they had Ruben and Brianna and adopted a cat. You just never know. You never... Arataki Ito is just hanging out. We haven't even seen him. These guys kept having kids. Jay and Dolly and Tala, who is for some reason wearing a cat hoodie. Sheena, Simon, and Janae. Alright. I did also want to mention, just before I forget, that if we look in the gallery and we look at my stuff, yeah, wow, my Gideon's Wine Crevice has become by far my most popular item, but just in case anyone else who plays The Sims wanted to mess around with the game we've built, you can download the original Gideon and Felix when they live together, but there's also a more recent one where you can get them with their cats and Hallie as well, and I'll just like gradually keep uploading them just in case, you know, it gives you a fallback save. Right, so let's have a look at them. We were struggling a little tiny bit with a few things which I refuse to take responsibility for. Where are we at this point again? Where did we leave them? Okay. Oh my god, he still has this mushroom errand. We need spicy mushroom. Well, we're growing some, and they are currently in season. One thing that has changed with the latest pack they put out, they did a base game update, which allows you to see whether a plant is fertilized by mousing over it, which is an absolute game changer, because before, in order to see if they needed fertilizing, you had to click on it and then see in all the choices if fertilize was available, and that was really boring, so that's good. This house, however, we might need to see what we can do with it. Oh yes, so one thing I needed to do was to place some sort of bridge, because the only way to get from this bedroom area to the rest of the house is by going upstairs and across this bridge, but they don't do that. It takes a really long time, and instead they'll usually just swim, but that's kind of weird. to just have to get into your bathing suit all the time. So I had a look at how to put a bridge over this, and you cannot put like a platform and then extend it. You can build the platform on one side. Let's see if I can demonstrate. So if we go to, I think you've got to do like this, like platforms, and then some sort of small area. I don't do this very often. Small, like if I put this, it makes a platform, as you can see. And it is technically above the water, but you cannot take it over water. It'll say, cannot place pool under platforms. And you cannot raise this in any way that matters to make that work. But what I could do is simply just go down one, break this off, and then put in a platform for them to walk across. It's not very efficient. It's not very... Okay, that didn't do anything. What do I need to do here? No, not basement. Place this. Place this right here. There we go. Extend it. So it separates the pool into two pools. And now they're separate, so they would have to swim in either one if they're going swimming. However, they do now have a bridge, and that was the only way I could manage to make that work. So we can put the floor down. Now they have a walkway. There's a wall underneath there, but that's just how it is. I think I'm gonna have to go with this. It was nice to have it as a whole pool, but it's just, yeah. I wish it could be over the top and you could remove this, or at least maybe put like this on it so that it looked like stilts. But it won't do that either. This is a very carefully made custom house, and I am not a good custom maker of anything, so I'm just not going to interfere. However, I will remove these. Actually, technically you could walk through, but there's nothing to walk through into. How can I... I wish this wasn't a room, I guess. Why is this flashing? Volcanic activity. Oh yeah, I remember. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. What happens if I... What does happen if I remove the wall now that there's something above? It doesn't. Okay. Well, we could use this room for something. I suppose. We could put the windows back in. And then make it an actual little nook of some kind. That's horrible. I don't know what that is. That's just the shame corner. Oh, maybe we could put something that the cats own in there, and then the cats would have like a weird little place to sit and look out at the sea. Oh, one of the cats is right there. How about we get this? Put this in. Change the color. Yeah, that okay. I mean, if you were a cat, that would be fun for you, wouldn't it? That would be a fun thing for you to... We could have put a hamster in there. It's just the hamster area. I guess I'll leave it like that. Whatever. It's all a little bit just making the best of... Oh, debug. No. No, goodbye. That's also debug. I must have moved this. This is... Where is this? Where did I get this from? Where'd this come from? Where should we put it? Where should we peek onto? Here? You can just look down at the floor below. There's a garden pot here. I think there was more stuff to plant, but I couldn't find a way to do it. Let's just put that there. Still got their mini cakes. That's debug. No. Blueberries. And a chair for some reason. Okay, so that's one thing taken care of. Thank goodness. The second thing is just like this setup in general. The Sims themselves don't recognize that this architecture exists. So they keep walking through it. So what I'm going to have to do is recognize every time they walk through it and just set up more fences to cut off the house from any of this. It shouldn't be too difficult. We should be able to just lock off this section. We'll just have to notice when they do that. The other thing was that we told Hallie to go to school. And in order to go to school, instead of just stepping outside the house and disappearing, she decided to go, where was it? Like here, and then here, and then where even was it? She went to this island instead and then used a teleport entry, which shouldn't be what they do. That was crazy. That was very odd. There is currently a bug to do with not specifically school, but if you have Sims who are at work or school just sort of not present, and then you swap to a different lot, the Sims will just return as if you had asked them to come back. And that was attributed to the current nature-related event that they're doing. You know, Sims 4, the live service game. So people said once they finished doing the objectives in the event, that stopped happening. I have no clue what part of the programming of this interfered with them being on different lots, but whatever. If it solves it, I would do that. So I did a few steps of it on a different family. We could buy a hot tub. We don't have a nature aspiration though. This isn't nature, is it? No, this is location based. So yeah, we will have to just sort of work around that. The thing about her not knowing how to go to school, I'm not sure why that happened. However, I did do a little investigating and I found that they don't use teleport points to go to work or school. They're supposed to just go outside their lots, just like outside their front door. And then they're supposed to just teleport or just disappear because they're not going to another lot. They're just disappearing and being at work. So the game basically disables them. They're not at a different location. So they shouldn't be using teleport points to get in and out of a neighborhood. However, I did use someone on my own file to come here and then told them to go home so they would use a teleport point. And there's one right here in this area where there is currently a pile of rubbish. There's a teleport point in and out right there. So even if she wanted to use that to go to school, that wouldn't be too bad. But for some reason, this one wasn't selected. So that is also fairly baffling. However, it's been a while. It's been a week exactly, in fact. So we'll just see how they get on. We'll see what's going to be affecting them. I'm going to actually just save real quick because I did that work on the bridge and it seems functional. So let's keep that. What is this telling me? Yes, I know I need to buy a hot tub. Why are you flashing? Okay, Gideon has just finished sleeping at 5:30 and wants to go and eat mac and cheese. I'm going to let him because I don't have the energy to just intervene in this. Go ahead. Enjoy your new bridge. At least it's a little easier to get around your home. That door didn't actually open. Okay. Never mind. It still looks cool as hell, this house. We just have to let that happen. Hey. Why is this still here? This came with the house. I'm going to put that in the sink. It wasn't their fault that it was there, so. Oh yeah, we also had the problem where Felix made a cauldron full of chili, and then when anyone ate any of it, it turned into mac and cheese. Now, he is a wizard, so I'm not going to complain about that, but it was a bit of a surprise. He wants to play an instrument and be flirty. He's eating this mac and cheese very seriously. He's very endearing looking, isn't he? He's got a very friendly aspect. And there's 3E just chilling. Having a little snooze. Alright, Hallie, how are you doing? Oh, she needs to pee. Super bad. Well, once we get her some more aspiration locked down. Oh, good. Here's Soul Waspman to demand that we put in another baby Yoda. I'm just gonna let her pee using her dad's ensuite. She's had a hard time filling her motives in, so I just want to make sure we don't interrupt that. Alright, Yoda, again! And make it a small one! Okay. Well, here's the Yoda cluster we've been developing, and here is our third Yoda, and it is now mad small. There we go. You guys could all collaborate to just ensmallen the Yodas as much as possible. Alright, it's 6:30 in the morning. Oh god, yeah, I forgot. This toilet sucks. I do need to change this. This is way too cheap a toilet for them. Yeah, what do you mean 300? We deserve a way better toilet. Give me the Return of the Bush. No. How about the most expensive toilet there is for our special guys? Except it's blocked by some things. Okay, well let's just... What a weird layout. Oh, come on. I think it's this big plant. Let's just change the plant to something else. There. Toilet. Toilet paper. They can shrink them all they like, but that can't stop me from dolling them out. Yeah, I guess not. It's your guys' game too, and I'm trying to be inclusive. You can Yoda it up as much as you like. What do you mean that won't go there? That's a good fit. That's a bit weird. Hey, this end table looks wrong. That's with a plain one that they... That's better. How about that? And then we'll move this. And this, can't this go on the sink? I guess not. Can't even go on this counter. How about we put a plant on this table? Oh, that's massive! What the hell? Why would you want that? A cactus to remind them of home. Where's that little one I just had? Where's that small one? There it is. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. Hang on. I will force this. Really? I can't put anything up there with it? Okay. This is what happens when you start messing around with someone else's heavily move objects on home. Well, now there's no room for anything up there. That's a shame. I want them to have toothbrushes. Should we get rid of the towels? I guess they've got towels on a rack there. Why not put them there? Why does it look like that anyway? That's fine. There's no shelf for that, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Whoops. There you go. Wait, where are the toothbrushes? Where did I just put their toothbrushes? Where did I just put the... What happened? Did I delete them? I didn't delete the toothbrush, did I? I'm confused. I need to know. Where was it? There. The power of magic. Okay. There we go. Now this is a cool bathroom. Alright, Gideon's coming over for a chat. How's she doing? She needs to play some more chess. She didn't do very good at school because she couldn't stay at school, but she's done her homework and she's got 2 hours to make sure all these needs are filled. Where are you? He's across the house. Oh, Gacy needs sex again. Good luck with that. Right, you've got an hour. Oh, hey, it's the day before Christmas too.
Ah, Sunanibnub.
Sunanibnub. The one thing I don't like about these goddamn doors is that they don't disappear. Can I replace this? Oh, hey. I didn't realize that was there. Can I just replace this door with a better door? It just bugs me that you can't see through those kind of doors. Facilities. Now you're gonna have a problem. Now you're gonna have a problem because there's apparently stuff in the way. Except there's not. There's no objects. There's a guy who now can't leave. Alright, can you guys come out of the bathroom? I mean, it does clip into the counter as well. Give me doors. What do you mean? What do you mean? That doesn't have anything obstructing it. What if we put like an archway? What if they were really like open about their business? This is bullshit. Single arch. Yeah. Single arch into your bathroom. Is there an open archway with like beads over the door? They won't let me do anything in this game. Alright. I'm being forced. BB unmoves your object. Have we begun the story arc where Gideon opens a pizzeria? I think you may have dreamed that. That might have been a dream that you had. Alright, look, that's fine. That looks perfect. Look at that. Open plan bathroom. That's what everybody wants. There. I think that's funny. Okay. I've improved the bathroom. We're gonna have to just like touch on things here and there as we discover the weird nuances. What the hell is Gideon looking at? Did you see that? What the hell was he doing? He wants to chat, but Hallie wants to go and play dolls. I think she should play dolls. She's got like 15 minutes before school. Let her play dolls for a bit.
Oh, Fazoob Unga?
Varza, for you. Marco Gora, Slumpogi.
Look at her. We made that.
Ziragwa Penarb.
As a community, we made that. Oh, and she's... Well, okay. She almost went to school and then she remembered that she's got to be in... She's got to cross the water. Alright, so let's see what we can do about this. The only thing I could think of was that this teleport point was being obstructed by this refuse. So, no, don't eat macaroni and cheese. Gideon, can you just go over here and, like, clean this up? Let's make sure she has a good... Oh, he's having a problem now. Okay. Speaking of dreams, I have to give you the witness credit where it's due. Sailing around an empty island in a little boat while you're struggling to trace an enormous line. Sounds like a melatonin nightmare I'd have. What is a melatonin nightmare? Is that something that happens to you when you're racist? Oh no, that's melanin. I forgot. Yeah, what is happening with Gideon? He wanted mac and cheese so bad that he lost control of himself. Hey, hello? I'm shift clicking on him, which should allow me to debug him. But it's not coming up, which is weird. That's still not working. Wow. Okay, can I just move him? Oh, he's still doing it. He's still doing it, and I cannot select him. Alright. Have we cursed our game? Have we cursed this playthrough? Look, she's not at school yet. In fact, she may not be for some time. So if we travel away and then come back, where shall we go? Why don't they go for a day out somewhere that will allow Hallie to go to school without having to go to another island? And where they won't be in a glitched house. Where should we go today, guys? We could visit someone. Thank you for the clip, Mars. Who should we go and visit? Let's go and say hi to some of our neighbors. There's this person who lives alone in this big hut. There is a beach down. You'd have to come back to this lagoon. There's the Kealohas, who have a giant family. There's Family Guy, who have a baby called Jalen. We're extending the Family Guy canon. This is canon to Family Guy. There were the two married couple, and then there was Meg and Chris and Stewie, and then they had another baby named Jalen, and that really happened. So there's a beach over here as well. There's an empty plot we could do something with, and there's the Kahananuis. Look, she's growing up. And she's a serial romantic who hates children and is a kleptomaniac. Okay, maybe we'll stay clear of them. Kaiden Lalenko is here. What do you guys want to do? Let's go visit someone in the island universe. Who is interesting? Take control of my game. Guide my hands. Thank you, Sol. No, that was on me. Sol Wasmond is not a racist. I just couldn't remember what melatonin was. In fact, I still don't know what it is. What is melatonin? What's it for? I'm not familiar. A sleeping aid. Huh, I wonder where I've heard of it. I'm sure I've heard of it. Anyone have any input on what we should do? We could go and visit Oleana and her son. We could visit the rich guys over on this island. We could go and see Mr. Mass Effect himself. Or we could check out the community over here. What do you think? What do you guys want to go and see? Please don't say Family Guy. Pick someone else. We could go down to this beach and we could just chill. In fact, that might be a good idea because Gideon has got to find a coconut somewhere to fulfill his aspiration. Okay, well, with no input from anyone, I'm going to pick this random beach and we're going to go, the three of us, and we're going to check out this lovely community beach. It's time for a beach episode, exactly. Tomorrow is Christmas, but before that we are having our beach episode. What do we got here? Okay, you still need to go to school. Let's just see what she does to begin with. How are you going to face this problem? It's nearly 9 a.m., which is time for school. No, sorry, school started at 8. How did we lose that much time? Okay, it's 9 a.m. is like the actual start of school. You're supposed to be at school now. There, she's gone. She made it in time. And now I am unsure whether I can change my lot back without her coming home from school. But never mind. Look, Gideon's on a floaty. Did I leave the pizza floaty behind, by the way? Did I forget to bring the pizza floaty? Felix is sunning himself. Cute. Okay. Why are you sad? Oh, erratic trait. Shmoo, shmoo, shmoo. Look at this! Look at... Stop flashing at me! Jesus Christ. So, he does want to eat a coconut, and he also wants to throw a carver party, which we should do as a kind of like... He could bring everyone he knows over in a celebratory party for having finally moved onto an island. Foxes, huh? Okay. He has been a child of the ocean ever since we made him. And I believe this is the first time in his entire life he has been able to swim in the ocean. Look at it. He's finally doing it. Swim over there. Let's watch. We have 24 hours to pay our bills. That doesn't matter. Look. Child of the ocean. He's in complete harmony when in the ocean. +2 happiness. That's so powerful. He loves it so much. Look at this. It's picturesque. He looks mildly satisfied with it. Look at him. He's finally in the sea. He's not in the desert anymore. You wish you were there? That's what I think every time I look at this entire neighborhood. It's actually really pretty. And I'm not even a warmth enjoyer. He still wants to be flirty, and he wants to complete the live service event for The Sims. Alright. Who is Whitey McWhiterson over here? Oh, that's Magnus Bello. Excuse me? Excuse me? Right in front of my wizard? He doesn't know what's happening. He died! That's the weirdest swim I've ever seen anyone do. Is that a real swim? Can you do that? There's a seagull. That's not a seagull, that's a tern. Alright, Gideon, why... Oh, he's gonna sunbathe. Okay. He likes this floaty. I need to check if I brought the pizza floaty. I may have left it behind. Why don't you come over here? Yes, I know it's Christmas tomorrow. Why don't you introduce yourself to this person?
Ibarra wig. Ah, very.
Start setting down some
Looks like Bama.
some community roots. Okay, they just had a moment of confusion there. Sometimes it feels a little bit like the game is breaking apart at the seams, and we'll just have to go along with it. Alright, here we go. Felix just spent 17 simoleons on something. Go snorkeling. Why not? See what happens. There's like a fish whirlwind happening beneath you. He's having the time of his life. You're not supposed to, Gideon, you're not supposed to go underwater with the snorkel. It'll fill with water, Gideon. No. What are you doing? Oh, he made grilled plantains on the grill. Well done. This is a guy who's loving life.
Oh. Oh.
I don't think you can eat plantain like that, but maybe you can. And now he's cold? How can you be cold? That's not like... I'd be in shorts in that kind of temperature.
Flibe Flintus.
Where are you going?
Sweeper. Alright. Lenarget maybe. Shway bow.
How are we doing at school? Her performance is up to average. However, there's an unforeseen problem here, which is that if a sim is in disappear mode, meaning they are at work or at school, they're supposed to have their needs met at those places. For example, if their bladder was to hit yellow while they're at work or school, it will just go back up because you can go to the toilet at that place. Hunger, if you, I think around 1 to 2 p.m, Sims will go to lunch at work or school and it will refill the bar. However, this only takes effect if you are still at your home lot while they are disappeared. Unless it's not specifically their home lot, maybe it is the lot on which they disappeared. Like, since this is where Hallie went to school, maybe she will be able to meet her needs. But usually, if you're at home, someone goes to work or school, and then you take your other Sims for an outing somewhere else, they will not have their needs filled while they're at work or school. Meaning, they could very well nearly starve to death, and they will probably piss themselves when they return home because they haven't been able to go to the toilet for an entire work day. This has been a bug in the game ever since it came out, and no one has ever fixed it. So I just don't go away from home when someone is at work, basically. Alright, he's had enough of that, but he's thinking about fish. Fitness level 6. He can now swim faster. He seems like the kind of guy who wishes he was a mermaid very secretly. Oh, he's just decided to go snorkeling again. I was expecting you to say they will piss themselves to death. Now, The Sims is kind of all over the place. Yes. But I'm unsure how they would actually manage to... Somebody the nude. How they would manage to actually piss themselves to death, that would be quite something. I don't think I would put it past them even to put that in. There's all sorts of weird deaths you can get. That's what you wanted, isn't it? Who is this? A beach goer, Isabella Muse. This is fine. They get naked a lot here. He is just snorkeling over and over and over. He loves it. He's discovered where the snorkeling is. And now he just... Right, I need to find him a coconut. Is that a real swim that people do? Is that real? Where is the... This thing. There should be a booth. Oh no, that's beach supplies. It may have coconuts. I was actually looking for this booth. Run by Manu Lemus. We'll send Felix over once he's gotten a bit of a tan. That's pixelated. Is he letting his summer sausage breathe in a public space? He is. No one minds. Oh look, they're taking some of the boats out. Just don't hit my Gideon, okay? He's vulnerable out here. He's an endangered species. He just can't get enough of this. Okay. So, he's now slightly tanned. There we go. Tanned Felix. But we have to stop him there, otherwise he will burn. This is peak Sims derangement. I don't know. He is flawlessly sun-kissed in the nude. Now, come over here. Oh, he can transportalate. Transportalate over here. I know you're cold. Put some damn clothes on. It's fine. Order food. Felix, put your balls away. Can you? Oh no, he can't just buy a single coconut. Okay. Can you? Sophia, what are you doing here? Can you instead... See, it saves so much time being a wizard. Check out this contraption, which seems to be some sort of like tourist supply booth. Put some clothes on! He's just still naked. Okay, whatever. Buy beach supplies. Find a coconut for your man. He needs coconut to live. Why are you talking to it? Alright. Fishing. You can buy fishing books and a fish trap. You can buy floaties. Let's buy the pizza one. I think I didn't bring it. I can't remember. Sea vehicles. Well, we could just buy one of these, but we wouldn't have anywhere to put it. Accessories. A beach towel. Cabana Juan's luxury beach towel. And island fruits. Coconut. Yes. 2 items, if you please. There we go. I'm gonna leave him to his own whatever he wants to do. Gideon's just having so much fun doing this. It took him half his entire life to get to live here, and now all he wants to do is just look at stuff underwater, and I don't blame him. Oh, she's back from school, and she went home instead of being here, and she did not fill any of her needs. And she's still a grade C student. And now she's having something to eat at home. Well, that's pretty sad. We'll have to see whether the logic of the game improved next time she has to go to school. Anyway, now that's done. Felix? What are you doing? He will not put clothes on. For anyone. Well, he got fitness level 4. Let's go back. Felix, did you eat that entire coconut? Felix trying to conceal the giant coconut-shaped bulge in his gullet. It's not for him, though. He bought it because he can get around more quickly, because he can teleport. It's actually for Gideon to eat. And that was the only way I could think of getting one. Alright, let's go home. Did Miku have a baby? Did Miku get, like, pregnant in the last session? I don't remember. I feel like she did. I know she got, like, a boyfriend. Right, here we are. Felix put some clothes on. He now has 1 coconut in his inventory, which I'm giving to Gideon. Felix just became a master spellcaster. Miku pregnant. I'm imagining him using the coconut like a magic ball. That would be really good. He's now a master. He's 1 rank away from being the best a magician can be. And he's got 2 more talent points. So where do you guys think we should put these points? There's something to do with magical moats, but we never really go to the magic realm. There's being better at making potions. There's being able to discharge that stuff that accumulates when you're doing magic things. There's various affinities for each type of spell. You can get a 50% discount on stuff that you buy. Necromancy. Which one was that? Spec into necromancy. Well, there is a necromancy spell, but there's nothing that really applies to it in perks, I guess. It doesn't tell you what the hand, the book, and the potion mean. I mean, obviously these are potion ones. I think I was thinking Sol, actually, the mentor trait, because it increases relationship and skill gains when training other spellcasters. I mean, he's the dad to a spellcaster, so I was thinking maybe he could train Hallie better to use her magic. Should we get the discount as well? Just because. I think I'm going to go with that. More powers. His... Okay. What have you got in your inventory? Where is the pizza? There's the pizza. Pizza is going to go right here. Pizza float. This is now officially their house. Hey, you know what I didn't do? I didn't open their bookcase in the previous house and save their books. Do the books come with them when they move? Did we leave behind a bunch of spell books that we bought? Hello? Was that always there? Oh. Oh, Hallie's swimming around. And a pizza floaty just appeared behind her. Okay, well at least she managed to be at school the entire day, and now she's going to go have a bath. There's just a big vase just kind of sitting here. Sunbathing nude. Everyone needs to stop sunbathing in the nude. We've had enough of that bit. You are going to eat this coconut. Go. Yep, just eat it with your actual mouth.
Oh,
Done.
Jim Whipsy.
He was like, yeah, that was a fruit. It's just okay. Okay, now all he has to do is throw his party. Why don't we make that his celebration for the winter holiday that is not really Christmas? Instead of a Christmas party, it'll be like an island Christmas party, and he can invite anyone who he's ever met, maybe even including Johnny Zest. If we still know him. Do we still know Johnny? We know an alien and Santa. Yeah, Johnny is still in there. Whose phone was just going off? Oh, yours. Milton Pixelwish would like to come over and hang out with Hallie specifically. Okay. So they moved to the beach and are all like, we're nudists now. Apparently? Can we invite Santa and Grinch? Absolutely. We will. He bites into it like a hippopotamus bites into a watermelon. Who is Milton? Milton is Sins' OC that we added to the game because they made a family of OCs that were just kind of sitting in the gallery, so I was able to do it. This power is available to anyone watching. If you accumulate channel points and redeem them, you can force me to put anyone from the gallery in here. Is it just me, or was this not obstructing my view previously? Right, Hallie's having a bath. Gideon is standing by the stairs. I wish you guys didn't have so much mac and cheese. How is your aspiration going? Oh yeah, you need to win duels and you haven't. However, he is now a master, so maybe we could win some duels. Everyone's just eating fucking mac and cheese. Look, put the mac and cheese down. And where's your stone? Go to the magic realm and start picking fights with people. Otherwise, you're never going to finish your aspiration. Gideon has made such good progress. You know. Yes, well done. He's made such good progress with living the beach life so far. And tomorrow we're going to throw that party for him. I want to focus a little bit on... Go to the magic realm and throw fireballs. I'm not exactly sure how the mechanics of dueling work, but I think it's based on the rank they have, and he's now a master spellcaster, so surely he's going to be pretty good. He's also feeling confident, which I think helps. Can we build up some charge? Some magical charge? Yeah, build charge so that you can destroy people.
Sayu Yarp Scipio. Yes.
Do it again.
Personoi.
Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay, we'll have to go with that. Hey, Emilia, do you want to have the shit kicked out of you? He looks very pale for someone who is tanned. At least here he does. Hello? Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, Yimsy! Fwibe Flintus.
Hello there. Oh, he wanted to meet someone new, and now he has. Oh my God, it finally happened. He wants to get engaged. I can't believe it after all this time. We kept wondering what it was going to take to get this to pop up again. All right. We got to focus for now, but it is still holy shit, no way. I was hoping for the horse once again. Apparently his horse dreams have been put to one side and he remembered that he hasn't gotten married. Well, okay. I kick the shit out of you and what? Well, let's see. Let's just, you know, you never know. What should we duel her for? Friendly, heated, winning wands and brooms, winning ingredients, learning spells. I don't know if these... I mean, let's just say friendly.
Solus Bip.
It's a real silver fox here doing some practice.
Shaburney.
Sharoof. Crippo.
Emka Floof.
Ebka Floof?
Ina.
Wizard honor.
Ha! Corfello Yiva.
Where are you going? Outside. He's wearing swim trunks and flippers. Now we gotta wait for her. Wizard 101 still tops this combat. I mean, that's not difficult. She is coming, right? What do you mean she's going home? No! You know what? Fuck you.
Jenkta Sipula.
Where is he?
Livius Z Betsio. Yemfta.
Goodbye. He's the
Dag,
swimming
dag.
wizard. Well, she suddenly decided to go home, so he cannot duel her. So instead he tried to make her infatuated with a random wizard instead. Just as punishment. Teleports in front of you. Let's go take on this guy. Introduction. Oh, my bad. We have to introduce ourselves in this room.
Huh? Bertuni. Who's...
Choop. Kuzip.
Tuka? Oh.
Hello, Tomax.
Bovo. Ganathoy.
Magic. Just do it at the dueling grounds.
Braza.
Friendly.
Oh, Batessa.
Yibs. We's in a row.
Oh, Sir Pava.
Fwibe.
Now we can get there instantly, and he will have to come the long way. It's kind of nice up here, though. His queue is going insane. Look at this! Look at this! This... what a functional fucking game. Aura! How is this aura? There it goes. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I need to stop doing duels at the dueling ground. Because it's... oh, God. Come on. Where is Tomax? Where is he? Oh, he's here. They started. Okay.
Ala Zapsing.
That didn't work.
Ribia Zapsing.
Again, nothing. Don't just take that. Do something.
Norfy with
Look at that! He did it! Should Felix get the self-assured personality trait from beating up a man with magical powers? You decide! Alright, is Felix now self-assured? Yes or no? Everyone tell me. He finally won and now he thinks he's hot shit. I mean, that is pretty damn appropriate. If I threw someone to the ground with levitation, I'm pretty sure I would like figure I was now unbeatable. This game is seriously weirdly broke in so many little ways. It's so unbelievably that, yes. I'd be confident too if I beat up a wizard. That's such a... Aw. Well, it's 3 votes to 1 on Felix being self-assured. I think that does clinch it, so that's a good trait for him to have. I'm glad he's got that. That's his first duel he's ever won, and it made him feel like he... Oh, that was his maximum self-discoveries. So let's take a look at him. What's a horrible curse we can give this plebeian? He's already gone. We'll have to try again with something else. So at his final state, he has now acquired all the traits he's allowed to have. Felix is neat, a glutton, romantic, a rancher, cheerful, and self-assured. What an amazing... What else can we get? He's got still bladder and antiseptic, so... Should we give him Great Kisser? Actually, I'll leave that up to you guys. If you guys want to redeem, I'm only concerned about reducing their need to piss. So this is up to you. Self-assurance at the same time he wants to become engaged to Gideon. What a man. I think it was the tan. I honestly think this is what a tan does to a white person. He went sunbathing in the nude, and now the world is his oyster. Should we go find someone else? Our charge is like pretty high, which means we're more powerful. Perhaps we could beat up Tatum Winters as an old lady. I don't know if I want to challenge an old lady. Alonzo? You know what, Alonzo? Yeah, you look like the kind of guy who's up for a fight. Put down that massive spoon, Alonzo. I've got a issue with how you're doing things. Yeah, beat up an old lady. No. I mean, yes, I am just going to beat up an old man instead, but I didn't like his huge spoon.
Pondo.
Magic duel. Let's just duel for knowledge. See what that does.
Lanza. Maru.
Remember, if you want me to cast spells on any of these guys, you can redeem and force me to do it. If you want to know what spells he has, ask me anytime and I will open the menu. Where are you going to do this one? Oh, in the middle of the room. Okay. So, Wasman, you're not describing a magic duel. You're describing something else. He's just doing all of this in his swim shorts. The other guy doesn't even have a wand. Oh, no. Hang on, who's that guy in the cunty sweater? Hello. Sorry, I got distracted. You're doing really badly, Felix. You got to step it up. Any day now. Oh no! Well, pride coming before a fall and all that. We picked a fight with elder wizards. Well, maybe I'm not. He's so powerful he doesn't need a wand. Yeah, honestly, that's the face of a guy who you do not want to mess with. That is a guy who didn't just discover that he was self-assured 6 minutes ago. Maybe we didn't think this through. She is an elder wizard. The elders are the ones with these symbols over their heads because they can teach you stuff. Where is like a young... Hey, Zuri, guess what? Guess what? It's time for our fucking revenge, bitch. Heated duel with Zuri. With our spellcaster charge really high.
Good fellow,
He's angry from losing the duel, but he is also charged. And he's feeling inspired. That's gotta help, right?
So...
This woman kept asking us to have duels every hour of the day.
Oh, larkin fruit.
Okay, he's insulting her before they do this. And this one's gonna be outside. I'm not worried. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing will go wrong as a result of filling up this orb. It's fine. Guys? No, guys. Have a heated duel already.
Rebo.
Right, here we go. Come on, Felix, you can do it. Okay. That's not looking good. Oh, what happened? He's overcharged. His orb is pink. And it's not even helping him. Magic is even more powerful. Okay, he deflected that one. Come on! Come on! Yes! Yes, he finally kicked her ass. What's happening? Oof. Oof, okay. He's now filthy. And he had a magical overload. Tone it down or risk death. Okay, I think that's enough for now. We don't want to get killed before we can finally reveal that we want to get married. Look at the bright side.
Oh, Reba.
Alright, alright. I'll take you home myself. I don't want you teleportating, whatever it's called. Maybe I should turn off teleportation so nothing goes wrong. Nah. Alright, well we've got 2 out of 3. What's been happening at the house in the meantime? Maybe we'll just invite someone over next time and have a duel without having to go all the way there. Alright. Don't teleport. Go to your bathroom. Jog here. Oh, chess. Why don't you... You need to play one more game of chess, I think. She's also hungry. How are we leaving the kid hungry? Wow, Gideon has got logic level 2. He really didn't have any. Here she comes. Alright, stop playing. Have a nice bath, and then you'll be fine. There we go. Oh look, his charge is already a long way back down. He's gonna be alright. He just bit off a bit more than he could chew, but he's fine. Right, the chess match. Gideon's not naked, it just looks like he is.
Meg.
Oh, hip hip.
Plemba.
Neck.
Oh, in Narva.
The Balpifer.
Nah, Meg shit. Oh, Roger.
Look at that, she won! 3 games of chess played. I think, well actually she doesn't need to go to sleep because while we were in the magic realm apparently they were just fulfilling sleep over food. So she can get something to eat. Gideon's going to bed and Felix is just looking kind of good with his tan, to be honest. He keeps generating eat mac and cheese, but he can't do it. Is that because... What is going on here? I keep forgetting about the cats. The lot is now so big that the cats are hard to find. There is one thing that's not... It's not to do with this lot specifically, it's just a general problem. Sims will get food out of the fridge and stand in front of the fridge and eat it, which stops other Sims from using the fridge and is not very realistic. There is a table right here. This isn't anything to do with this lot, it's just something that's always happened. They've never managed to give the Sims the logic of sitting down to eat something. She doesn't have any wants right now apart from completing a goal in the live service event. Alright, you had your food. There's a... Oh, is that the plate that's causing the problems? There we go. Oh, careful. Oh, we're gonna do some cooking. No, we're not.
Nistibi? Deplora?
What? What are you doing? There is definitely something iffy about cooking recently. They'll get out the ingredients and then nearly always will put them to one side and forget they wanted to cook something. Yeah, it's an ongoing problem I've seen recently. They'll also cook the thing they wanted to eat and then just put it to one side and forget they wanted to eat it.
Wooba.
What's she gonna do? She's gonna go pet Gacy. Look how big our girl is getting. Now she's gonna go play with an alien thing. What are you making, Felix? What are you cooking? Oh! Yep, goodbye. I made them to put in the fridge. Okay, I think you should just go to bed now.
Jenkta Sipula.
He was making them for the party tomorrow. Let's say that. Let's say he didn't make them to eat right now. He knew that they were going to need some party food, so he made some cookies. She's having a great time.
Oh, Choba boy. Weeba! Wakaroo! 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 Oh, God.
Alright, it is 3 AM. I know she's pretty good on energy, but you go to bed too. Interesting Sims fact. if a sim is energized, they will never autonomously choose to go to bed. They'll do it if you tell them to, but they're incapable of doing it themselves. And she's excited because tomorrow is Christmas. And that just says presents tomorrow. Okay, sleep. 4 a.m. We could look at the sun rising over the island. However, what I actually am going to do is... Oh, I forgot about the bills! I keep forgetting they have bills. Neighborhood stories. Sarah and Simon have had a baby. Jamal Klein has died. He got electrocuted. I think we met that guy. Or at least I'd seen him around. Lois and Peter are preparing for their baby to be born. Someone we don't know is now a backhoe operator. And that was it. Okay. One death, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna do the bills, like, straight away. Once they wake up. Whose boat is this? I wonder if we had one of these boats, maybe Hallie would take it to go to school a bit easier. We haven't even explored the cave. There's stuff in this cave you can get. Alright, we do have to have a Christmas party, but I want to start going in the cave. I'm gonna do a poll. Can she go in the cave? Yes. Who should we send exploring in the cave? Not like right this second, but when we get to it. Who's it going to be? The cats don't count, unfortunately. You need to pay the bills, Sims redeem. Well, that might be... I don't want to waste people's points. It is something that I do have to do. Maybe just a one that doesn't cost points. That's just a reminder to do something. That's the sound of Christmas. The sun isn't even up yet, but Hallie is up and she's feeling focused and she's going to do her homework. Oh, and she has a loose tooth. Don't worry about it. The camera's fine. Okay, it was 1-to-1 between Felix and Hallie. We'll see how it goes. At least you can be assured that Gideon will not be going in the cave. Aww. Ideal way to do homework, to be honest. "7 a.m. I mean, obviously, she would be up early because it is Christmas. Now, we need to get out their Christmas tree, which we put in storage, and we need to figure out where it's going to go. What does everyone think? They have got a fairly big section here in this area. The kitchen / entry room. They have got this outside area, which is kind of hidden behind this decking. This room's a little full, but we could put it here. The front yard, we could just put it outside, like... Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to put it here. This is a good area. It's slightly covered, so it's got some protection from the elements. Let's get that Christmas tree out. There it is. I think we just kept this from the previous year. There we go. And that's all the decoration you're getting, guys. Tradition apparently was completed. I don't know which one. So she wants to open presents. In fact, they do need a present pile. Let's get a present pile. Ba-ba-da-ba. Big colourful pile of presents right next to the tree. There we go. What does everyone do for Christmas? Like, if you are a Christmas celebrator, do you rush to the presents to open them immediately in the morning, disregarding if anyone else is awake? Are you allowed to just have free reign, or is there like a system? She's going to play dolls. Fair enough. Well, Gideon's gonna go and have a cookie. And Felix is making more chili. God damn it.
Smaps.
I need to get him to make a potion so that he can leave a potion in the cauldron and then not make food in it. In fact, cancel. I don't want more mac and cheese. We opened them the night before on the 24th. Oh yeah, that's a thing that you do over in your section of the world, isn't it?
Over to.
They get pissed as hell if you start without them. Everyone has to be awake. Interesting. Morning Xmas presents is a thing that only happens in the movies. Can you discard this, please?
Pepsi-O C.
And then, can you please make a potion? Make this, just like part way, and then we'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
See, he's doing some
Flavius
Salt Bay shit right now.
Pfefferus. Dornius.
See, a real person uses a wand with the spoon.
Bonkus Kukio.
I can't believe you finally did the get engaged once. It took them living together for most of their adult lives and having a kid before that ever. Well, it did pop up once, but yeah, mostly. You know what, Gideon? I think you need to go for a quick morning jog around the island that you've wanted to live on all this time.
Dornius.
Stop brewing the potion and fine, eat a
Dornius.
cookie.
Ibnabusa. Wabano.
Hallie is playing single female lawyer, an ongoing storyline that she's developed since she was a toddler. It's very dramatic. Oh, let's harvest these goddamn mushrooms already. Eat your cookie. Cookie eated. Get those mushrooms. We need those. Oh yeah, can't forget to get in our ranching outfit. Then... No, not business. House. Pay bills. Oh, and he's now gonna dig for a seashell. He found a shell. Great job. Searching. He's really into this. Oh, he's digging for like garbage, I think. He's being a good boy.
Ooh.
Oh, it slipped through his fingers. Well, I'll leave him to do that. Gideon, where are you? Felix found one ducky. Okay, that's gonna go in the bathroom. Ducky. Where are you going all the way across the house to drink this?
Kivaya.
Hey, pork chop. Okay. I think you guys need to do something about decorating this tree. Oh yeah, I remember now. We did this last year. It's gonna be a chat designed tree. It doesn't have the decorations, so let's reset them. Decorate. Okay, guys. Everyone needs to lock in. I need you to tell me what we're gonna do with this tree. So let's do the skirt it's on first. What is everyone feeling for this Christmas? We did this last year. And this, look how much things have changed. Should we do blue and green plaid, red and gold poinsettia, or a white and gold snowflake for the base? If I get even one person with an opinion on this, I'll just pick it. But I don't want it to be me. Anyone? White and gold, white and gold. There we go. Gideon is now white and golding.
Oh,
Rona.
Okay. I don't want to start like a whole poll or anything. Can we just get a vibe check? Hallie really appreciated receiving such kind attention from Felix. It made her feel extra special. Does that mean she likes affection? What should we go with? Yes or no? It would be a bit weird if someone was like, wow, I hated that, but you never know. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. You guys are really on the same wavelength. Sure. Okay, yeah. I think that may be the first thing she's ever developed an opinion on. Because she's not been around for all that long. Okay, next thing. Decorate. What's the next thing that a person does? The garland. Alright, what are we thinking for garland? Blue and white bells, popcorn and cranberries, or a red and gold ribbon? I've already forgotten what we picked for the base, so who knows how this is going to turn out. We have a vote on popcorn, we have a vote on red and gold, we have another vote on popcorn. It sounds like we're leaning into popcorn. I mean, they're both gluttons, they both do like their food. They are probably the kind of people who would be like, let's make a batch of popcorn and then put some of them on the tree, but also eat most of it. Okay, he's doing popcorn. Hallie, you are going to do the ornaments. What are we thinking for ornaments? We have got blue and white, yellow and white, or red and gold. Chat, design this tree. Popcorn. Yellow and white. Any advance on yellow and white? Blue and white. Yellow and white. Okay, let's go with that. That's Hallie's job.
hey.
Yellow and white. Okay, we've got most of the tree. We just got to do a topper. I cannot, unfortunately, assign one of the cats to do that. 3E isn't even here. He's gone on some sort of Christmas adventure. Look at that. They're doing their family tree. And Gideon really smells.
Oh,
Whoops.
Barbo. Caesura. Kremlu.
Ho, ho,
Oh, let's put on some appropriate music. Oh, wait. Stream safe. Don't get me banned. Turn on
Now,
Winter Holiday as loud as hell.
Wanji Derba. What's Piero? Ruskin. Pima. Limpa. Lovo Canathor. Gibson.
Galukla.
Ubik Panave.
this genuinely could just be the song in Celtic or something, and I wouldn't be able to tell. Yay! Alright, we just gotta do the topper. What does everybody want? We've got the white and gold starburst, a red and gold modern topper, I don't actually remember what that is, or a blue and white one. Final thing. And then we can do presents. A vote for Starburst. Anyone else? Starburst as well. Alright, we'll go with Starburst. Everybody wants the Starburst. Okay, Gideon isn't stinky anymore. He can come back and finish decorating. This is really loud, actually. How did she get charisma skill? Ooh! This looks really coordinated, actually. Good job, guys. Okay, she's like, man, I hate Winterfest. I think we made nearly the same one we did last time. I don't remember. Can they do... they can't do a group photo, can they? They don't do that. What can we do? Camera. Take photo of, take photo with. Well, these guys can take a photo together after they finish doing the tree. There we go. Aww. Maybe it would be safer not to take a selfie and to just have them like stand facing the same direction. Oh, she changed into her clothes for that, for some reason. Guys, I told you. Just turn around. Just turn around slightly. Okay, can I get a picture of them? A good Christmas family picture. Is that good enough? That's an okay Christmas picture, right? That's like decent for The Sims, where you can't ask them to take photos together. Okay, everybody's ready. Let us open presents. Why is Paka'aua here? I should have included them. I should have just brought them into this. Okay, so what happens is they're all going to stand around the presents, but then they're going to do it one at a time. Felix has had enough. It's Gideon's turn first. He got a Would You Believe Stallion. Wow, I wonder who he got that from. Hallie got a Junior Wizard starter set. Wow, I wonder who she got that from. Well, they both loved their presents. That's nice. Felix is coming back on his way to open his present, but he was already at the fridge getting a cookie and the timer took for everyone else to do theirs. I think this would be a better Christmas picture. Yes, I'm gonna open my presents, but I had to go and get a cookie first. There we go. Alright, what did you get? A tiny globe!
Oh.
Okay. What? Now what? What's wrong? Is this... Sorry, is this like a Nightcore version of In the Bleak Midwinter? I have to check this out. Oh my fucking god! What?
Yipsy.
I couldn't even speak. That was the best thing I've heard in this entire game. That was fantastic. I'm so glad they put that in. Oh, that was really, really good. I was just really enjoying it.
Gosh.
Oh my god, okay. Okay, we're not doing... Oh, are you gonna have a dance as well? I've never really... Oh, he's naked again. Okay. He's naked and also the cats are on his junk. Literally, Porkchop is on him. Sure. Okay. We don't have time for this. It's 3 p.m. and we need to throw a massive party. What is wrong with Gacy? What's wrong? Don't play dolls. Go and... What's wrong? Ask what's wrong with Gacy. Okay, we've done the tree. Winterfest is complete for Hallie. It's also complete for Felix. It's complete for Gideon. They've all had exactly what they want out of Christmas and it's only 3 p.m. It's fine. Leave him to what he's doing. It doesn't matter. Why is the ceiling like that? This house is so strange. Do I need to... This door doesn't really work for me. It doesn't open. Let's just see if we can mess around with this a little bit. It doesn't need to be that big. It just needs to be a door. We can do a sliding door. Where's slidey ones? Where's the slidey glass door? Maybe there isn't one. Maybe that's the only one there is. Ranch door? That's kind of fun. I would like a slidey... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. There we go. Let's just put some windows in either side and then it'll match. Okay, that doesn't match. That does. That's fine. Is that too dark? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. I mean, it's not entirely cohesive, but... Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's way better, and now it'll actually function. Alright. We have got to throw the rager of the century. Right here in this new house. I can't remember what we need to do that. I don't know if I'm going to prep anything. I might as well just save, just in case something goes horribly wrong and everyone drowns. Gideon, you need to stop dancing for 2 seconds because you are going to... Have we even thrown a party before? Social. Send a happy text. No, plan a social event. It's time to house warm this motherfucker up. There's Porkchop again. He was just under there. I think Felix sat on him without realizing, but it's like Tom and Jerry logic, so he's fine. So, dance party. No, this is going to be a carver party on the beach, kind of. I don't actually know what carver is, but The Sims really seems to like it. Host, us two. Invitees. I mean, Hallie can come. She's here already. Now, who deserves to come to the party of the century? Donald Whitten. He's been fun. He's an elder now, but he's been great. He came over every so often. We found out he was mean. We tried to date him a little bit. Kim, I'm not going to put her on the list. We don't really know her as much as we bought stuff from her. Miku, obviously. Baka, no. I don't know if they're like, I don't know. Caitlin, yes. Danny, of course. Sarah, I don't know that we know her. Christie's an alien, so that's a no. Milton, of course. I don't remember how we know Rose Cooper, so let's just invite her. Santa is kind of scheduled to show up later anyway, so I think we can leave him off. Joe Stack, obviously. Who the hell is Devontae Burnett? Well, we're compatible with him, sure. Johnny Zest, Zechariah Crow, and the Grinch. How does that sound? The Lager Residence Waterfall Villa. Absolutely. Felix, are you gonna be naked the whole? Yeah? Okay, fine. I'm not gonna question it. Now. Oh, he's gonna go chat with Johnny. Felix, you are the guy who isn't doing anything. You make some carver because they've got to have this for the party to work. Hallie, you are asking. Oh, the cats are out of food. Yeah, go and fill that up for us. Thank you. Felix, I did give you an instruction. Can he not reach it? Is it unreachable? Might be unreachable. We need to put that bowl somewhere else. Halloween music. I'm not sure why. That looks fine. Okay, put it over here. That should be alright. There's lots of surfaces here that you guys don't seem to understand. Prepare the carver. Yes, he's on it. Okay, Gideon. I think Johnny is like on his way up. Is everyone coming? I see footsteps. Here comes the crowd. Caitlin's here. Felix is doing it in the nude. Okay, fine. What is in that bowl? He just stopped for a second to put some shorts on. The reunion! There's tanks! Making Carver naked. He got shy. It's been so long. They're now both adults. You know, when they met, they were young adults just trying to figure out what they were doing. It's things have changed so much. Johnny went and got a boyfriend who was way older than him and moved in with him in a cabin and thought it was going to go great, but then he died, like, because he was old. So now Johnny just lives there with the guy's horse. And we moved on. We found Felix instead. It was never really in the stars, was it? But now here they can catch up on what that's happened. And even though it's been a million years and they've lost all the friendship they had in their bar, they still have the pink bar of romance like existing. There's nothing in it, but it exists because at one point they flirted.
Ah, Benkaba. Uskatips.
Zangsapanor.
Just having an adult conversation. It's probably been like 10 years since they saw each other.
Arbane Zank.
Talking about normal adult things like books. Should we do a gathering at the same time? Nah, I'll let them do whatever they want. Okay, now everyone's eating cookies. I think this is ready. So for this party, I have to invite them to drink kava and socialize. We can do all that. Call to grab a drink. Let's go. All of our friends are kind of getting on in life now. It's a little sobering. Picard was like, you didn't invite me to the kava party. I really, really wanted to come. Okay. You can come. I don't know if we've ever really talked to you much, but sure.
Bazoo.
Why is there a vase behind the bookcase? Everyone's having their cookies. In fact, let's open this up and get the cookies on the counter for everyone to enjoy. Have your cookies. Everyone's having a drink of whatever kava is. Oh my gosh, he has to make a toast. That's difficult. I need to do a toast. How about a toast to Woohoo in Waterfall? Friendly kava toast. Yes, do it right now, please. He's doing it. His glass isn't there, but he's doing it. A toast to Felix. I like to think he was giving a toast to his long-term boyfriend, his partner of all time. Now, they're in the middle of all their friends. Zechariah is kind of giving me the side eye over there. Gideon just gave a toast to the man of his life. Do you guys think that right now, with everyone attending, having a good time, after he's just been toasted, and Gideon is feeling oobiga, should he propose? Tell me, shall they finally become engaged? Not intimate enough, it'll feel too much like peer pressure. You guys tell me, is doing it in front of a household of friends after you've already been living together, you already have a daughter, is that not an appropriate time to propose marriage? It's up to you guys. I mean, I do understand what you mean. I don't think it's a good idea to propose in public. It's Christmas, but it's not bizarre like they are. I agree that you shouldn't put pressure on someone who doesn't know you're going to propose by being out in public, because then you are really, really, like if you say no, you're going to let down everyone who's now observing what's happening. I completely agree with that, but these guys are already living together. They've already got a family. We got 2 votes on yes and 1 vote on no. I think if you're in that kind of situation where you're already like in a very committed relationship, it's a lot less of a weird thing to do around your friends. Like, getting married is not exactly a big difference. They're already life partners. They've already got a daughter. Suddenly saying, hey, we should also get married is not the big leap it would be if it was, you know, people who were just in a dating relationship. Plus, Miku was in attendance. Exactly. Miku is here too. I mean, can we get Miku to officiate, do you think? Do you think if we try really hard, we could get Miku to officiate the wedding? Well, it was 2-1. Which means I'm going to have Felix profess undying love first.
Oh yeah. Sponsor.
Everyone's toasting. In front of Johnny Zest as well. That means Johnny Zest gets to be here for this. Oh, there's the Grinch. Plus, it's Christmas. Isn't that neat? They're coming over here. He's reading some words of devotion from a book. And now Gideon is going to ask him, oh, some sort of Christmas joke.
Ho, ho, ho! Ha, ha, ha!
Sure thing. And now they're going to kiss. Well, I can't really interrupt them while they're doing that. Pakata just arrived. Felix has learned Donald's romantic boundaries. How? Was he just watching this and then going, nuh-uh, I'm not fond of this? He's homophobic, actually. Okay, after you've finished making out. Romance. Where the hell is it? Oh, is it in... Relationship? Propose. It was only a 2-to-1 vote, but it still counts. Felix is proposing to Gideon.
Sequoia? Yes. Oh. Mackinac. Oh, Vince. Yabosa.
They're engaged! They got engaged, and Rose has a problem with it. What happened to her? They're engaged! I forgot to take a screenshot, but I mean, and look, Hallie is just dutifully doing the washing up behind them. Look at her go! Everyone was here. Miku was here, Milton was here, Johnny Zest was... They're getting on. You guys, by the way, I know you're having fun belly laughing, but you need to tell your kid she's doing a good job. Encourage doing the dishes. Alright, we need to make more kava, and we need to make a group meal, so... They're engaged! They finally did it! The cat is sitting on the stairs, obstructing everyone. Alright, you, Gideon, make some, pick up the servings, and then make a new bowl. Prepare a bowl. Felix, I need you... Okay, he's washing the dishes. That's fine. When you finish doing the dishes, I need you to make a group meal for everyone. A grand meal will take too long. Skip it. Serve dinner. No, I need a party size. So I need to go to... Cook. Oh, that was way faster than it usually is. Okay, what can you cook at cooking level 6 for everybody? Chime in. What should I make everybody for this Christmas party? A cottage pie? A meat pie? Pumpkin stew? I don't have egg rolls. Butter chicken? Actual chili? Or clam chowder? I'm ignoring the dessert options. And the meat-free options that are just the same thing without meat. Pumpkin stew. For Christmas. For a Christmas party. Clam chowder is funny enough. Clam chowder or pumpkin stew or a meat pie or a cottage pie or butter chicken or chili. I think I kind of like clam chowder. That is kind of funny. Party size. A giant thing of clam chowder to celebrate getting engaged. What's Hallie up to? She's also clearing up. Are you guys flirting? Okay, whatever. Everyone seems to just enjoy standing in front of this door.
Sanguinario Tenani.
Look at them making stuff side by side. Kind of clipping into each other a bit. Alright, I think he's done. Gideon, stop doing ho-ho-hos. Stop it. I know it's funny, but everyone needs to have another drink. Also, where's the ones in his inventory? These can go in the fridge. Felix, don't fuck this up. Don't set everything on fire, please. Make a toast again. Can you make a toast? Make a toast to Miku. Can you make a toast to Miku? Just for being here. Thank for coming. Friendly toast.
Skimbo.
Who is this guy? Who is Devonte Burnett? I don't remember how we know this guy. Look at that. A party with everyone we know. Plus Devonte. Can we get a good picture of them? Is that a good picture? That's not really... Why is everyone standing in the kitchen like this? That'll have to do. Everybody is here. Imagine having a house this big and everyone is like right there. What are you doing, guys? Where's the Grinch going? Who knocked over the bin? Okay, Felix is learning how to cook better. He made the clam chowder. Everyone should be eating at the same time. Oh, she's going to the toilet. That's fine. Can you please call everyone to the meal? I can only hope they don't stand right here to eat it. There is a table. There's a table right there. There we go. Everyone eating at the same time. We have gold on the Carver party. Oh my god, this is kind of terrifying. Alright, we don't have to look at the rest of the objectives. We've completed it. You know what I think they should do? Give parenting tips. I think we should sneak off from the party and do something more fun. Oh, there was no clam chowder for Hallie to eat, but she does want to be friends with Milton. Where's Milton? Tell a joke about elephants. Why are they just in this huge bubble? Can you guys go and do anything else?
A lot away. Naramu Krankus.
Boncha? Tormasabe? Oh, Cardu.
Can they actually do this? It may not work. I'm glad the Grinch is able to enjoy the party. Really come a long way. Okay, where will they go? They've already succeeded at the party, so they don't really need to be there anymore, so... Oh shit, here comes Santa! Hey man! You know what? I hate this front door. I hate it because it doesn't disappear properly. I'm gonna give him a different front door as well. These ones with the slats don't like properly disintegrate when you need to look through them. We can have any door we want. Well, no, apparently we can't. Alright. What kind of door do we want? Is that too... that's too American middle class, isn't it? That's kind of good. I like that. That says I know what I'm about, though. That's even more appropriate, I think. Ooh. Pet door. Whoa. I would pick that, except I happen to know it's one of those ones that also... How about just an open... They don't need a door. They're nudists now. They don't need a full door. They can just have this. There we go. Grandiose. Yeah! Okay. Make friends with Milton. Give Milton a gift. A potion. Do you want this potion I have? The Grinch just farted. Everyone is leaving to use the computer.
Yes, happy I'm from.
No, Sapuna. Newcomb Galang, huh?
Oh, the party's nearly over. There we go! Party complete. Felix is now charisma level 5, 6. And Gideon's the charisma level 7. And they got a reward. They're on a mission. They are going somewhere.
Bina.
Yibsy. Fadesh.
Oh yeah, Milton liked their gift. Included from holding a carver party. Alright, you do kind of need to eat something. What a mess. Actually, that's not as bad as a big party could have been. Have something to eat. Yeah, what is that? What is it you're going to go and eat, by the way? Miku's still here. Who made bison stew? Miku, did you make bison stew on the stove? And then Pork Chop ate it? Thank you, Miku. I guess that means... I think that means Miku gives us her blessing for the wedding. Santa's just standing here. Oh, Santa wants to talk to Milton. Where are you guys? Oh. Something seems to be happening. He's had several glasses of kava. He's just got engaged. He had a masterpiece of a party. I think he's going to explode. Did Haley get party experience? She pretty much hosted the party while her fathers were off somewhere being new. Now, to be fair, they were in the room the whole time. What? Okay. They were in the room for most of the party. They just kind of slunk off at the end. But yeah, she did get, I think, a boost there. And she has a thing that says party elation from attending and was included. So she feels like she was included in it. What is happening with the... Can you go and say hi to Santa? Why not? Remember how last Christmas it was just the two of them and they kind of trapped Santa in their basement by accident? Felix, you can just teleport back here. At least I think you can. Yeah, teleport back. Gideon, come home. I don't know why Milton is still here.
Dak, ho, ho,
Ask about being old.
Arena. Boom. Unaya Fistbro. Huh?
Were you old enough that you used quills and ink when you were young?
Warba?
Oh, you offended Santa. Okay.
Be Yeka Chibs. Dobe. Quabba Chibs. Yoyum.
Wait, there it was. Ask for present. Why is there food up here? Who put food up on this thing?
Huh? Yeah.
What? Why are you just cheering?
And Trib.
Ask for present. Where are you going? Where are you going?
La 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 la.
Well, she seems to be having a great time. She's gonna go to bed. It's 11:30. Did you do your homework? 25%. I think you can finish it. Your dads aren't here because they're currently... Oh god. What?
Arpanoi.
Yup.
True.
Aw.
Grush.
I have no clue.
Yips.
In fact, I do know what happened here. They were standing on the stairs in this little alcove, and then they decided to do an interaction that required them to stand facing each other, and one of them had to receive a present from the other one. And the game went, man, there's a really small chance that their elbows might clip through the wall in this tight space. I'm going to pick the nearest possible location with enough space to do this interaction. And since it was there, the nearest possible space that was unobstructed was right here. So the game just went, yeah, that's really close. Just walk over there and do the interaction. But that's in a different room entirely. So they had to walk out of the front door and go all the way around to get to this area to do the interaction. Functional game, everyone. Also, what did you walk through to get here? Oh, you just went through this. Okay, so that doesn't work. We will have to, like, lock that off. 3E, don't come over here. I'm doing things. Alright, let's destroy this. That doesn't do anything. Yeah. I need some sort of fence situation. How about a little stone wall? And we'll just take it from here. Like that. And then we'll go in. And then we'll go from there. Oh, you can see that a little bit. In a bit more. And then all the way over here. And then like that. Oh, where is it? Connect together. No one is coming this way. Okay, that's as far as it can go. Someone is doing something bad. Whatever. Alright, let's see how they react with this. Maybe that'll work. They got their glowing Santa outside. Alright, Felix is going to bed. I think Hallie has gotten a slightly bugged interaction. I've had a couple of those actually this week. She's doing her homework, and Gideon is still going to ask for a present.
Hey.
There we go. Where are you going? Where are you going? It's raining. Hallie completed her homework. No, go to bed. This is ridiculous. Why are you doing this?
Sanadayola?
Narshaya.
Oh, Shubirab.
They just walked all the way around to do that.
Favu.
Oh, Prezu? Fayab? Oh.
But he got his Christmas present.
Yazip.
Ah. Ah. Ow.
He got a motion monitor gaming mat. And now he's like stuck out here. Maybe I shouldn't have put the fence. Milton, why are you naked? Milton? Oh, that's right. He's in the club of people who don't know how to act properly in social circumstances. That's probably why. All right, look, pick up this bin. Waterfall escapades, a private moment in nature's majesty, has only multiplied Gideon's mood. He's feeling amazing. Milton's going home. That can go back in the bin. He's really hungry and needs to go to bed.
Vambo Jangi?
Yeah, you do it. Get yourself some of that bison stew that Miku made while we weren't looking. Because Miku made it, I can't drag it. Felix, he's feeling really good. Can you come help? I need someone to put this in the fridge without taking a million years. Thankfully, you have magical powers. Winterfest was awesome. Gideon had a wonderful time and did everything he planned to do. And so did everyone. Alright, can you put this away? And also this. He can't teleport. That's fine. He's feeling really good about his energy levels. This, Gideon, this isn't a kitchen sink. This is a bathroom sink. It's also not quite working with the way that this is set up, but whatever. They've never used this bar. Actually, someone did. Someone made a wrench. Rose Cooper made a wrench. Put that in the fridge. They can have it later. Oh, tomorrow is going to have to be party cleanup day. He's doing the second bolt. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. That was horrible. The screen shake. It's alright. The volcano erupted a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Where is the volcano exactly? Here, let me remind. The volcano, did a little something. But it's okay. Everyone's fine. I think. There's no evidence of destruction that I can see. There's just a moodlet. It might have only been a small eruption, but volcanoes are still scary. They're a reminder that a big one may come at any time. Well, it wouldn't have been... why did I go into build mode? It wouldn't have been a real episode if there hadn't been some kind of weird, potentially deathly... You know, the cats are all freaking out. The cats are, like, absolutely beside themselves. Scared as hell. Gideon is asleep. And, we seem to have a molten rock kind of just sitting here. We could go and touch it. It's too hot. Break it open. It's too hot. Okay. I'm gonna... Can I move it? Can I touch it? No, I can't touch it. I'm gonna move this table because I'm worried it'll set fire to this table. Let's just put it there. This doesn't want to actually exist. What object? Just go there. That can just go there, and this is a fountain, apparently. Yeah, we'll reorganize that around the new... There's some ashes there, which I think was something that got struck by lightning, and I don't remember what it was. Well, what a fun thing to end on. Go to bed, Felix. Everyone's going to bed. We finished Winterfest. What happened in the neighborhood? For God's sake. Delgatos are having another baby. Eliza and Bob had another baby. The Lynx, which is just one woman, adopted a dog. Oh my god. My idiot of a father who I begged to stop smoking on my 9th birthday is having another baby. And that was it. Nothing of note has happened. Well, what an amazing, exciting end that was. Why is Gideon sleeping on top of the... Gideon, please. You can't nap. You need sleep. You need to go to actual sleep. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. I haven't even checked on his aging wine in ages. It's just sitting there. It's kind of the reason why they have such high bills, so I should really get on to that. But we had so much going on. Wow. Okay. Let me just check. Yeah, I believe we are good to raid out. If I can just where is it? That's going to be all for today. I'm going to throw you guys into Bad Game Bingo with my friends Veggie and Five, and they also have Wes with them today. So, sign off. That's not how you spell goodbye. That's not it either. Don't worry, I'll get it. There we are. We had... that was so much. We fixed the weird pool of the house. We got Hallie to go to school. Gideon went swimming for the first time in the sea. It was Winter's Day. Everyone busted it down. We held a carver party. To fulfill... Actually, he's got his next stage of beach life. Finding things beachcombing and grilling and barbecuing food. That's nice. He's got exactly 5,000 satisfaction points somehow. And we held a party. Everyone we ever knew came. We used the opportunity to propose. They can now get married and their daughter can like watch them walk down the aisle. She's still thinking about eating the bison stew because that's kind of bugged. Everything about the house is weird. And then, just to top it all off, the volcano erupted, but only a little bit. Wow. Okay. Hang on. What did anyone say anything that's good for a raid message? In fact, I'm gonna just say what it is. It's gonna be what was the name of the Christmas song that was on the radio? Bleak Midwinter Nightcore, because that was the highlight of this stream for me. Please go ahead and copy that. Get it on your clipboards, ready for the raid. They are doing duck hunt right now, which means if we raid, we'll get lost in a sea of ducks. However, I'm going to do it anyway. Raid, Veggie Tail. Did I spell it right? Thank God I did. Well, thank you so much everyone for joining me. That was such an episode. I was kind of, I'm actually amazed. I'm almost speechless with the amount of stuff that just happened. But please come back next week. We'll see where it's going. We may have the wedding. We'll see how it feels. Maybe it'll be next time. You know, there's no time limit. We'll see how it goes. We've got to keep getting Hallie to school to get those grades up, but they are doing amazing. God, I didn't even mention Felix having multiple duels with people and exploding because he overpowered himself. My God, there's so much. And this streams series honestly has been so much more fun to do than I ever thought it could be. And that is because you guys have helped me do it. So I just want to say thank you guys. Anyway, let's go raid. Get your raid message. Thanks again. Good night, everybody.